As you probably know by now, last week there was a football match between Aston Villa and Macabee Tel Aviv FC in Villa Park in Birmingham. Now, what was special about that match was that the West Midlands Police had caved in to the local thugs, and in order to appease them, they banned the Maccabi football fans from attending the match, using the excuse that the Maccabi Tel Aviv fans were too violent and they were likely to cause violence. I made a video about that before the match, saying that I thought it was an absolute national disgrace for the West Midlands Police caving into the local thugs and saying that the visiting team's fans can't attend the match. Absolute national disgrace. In this video, however, I want to show you a collection of videos from that day to give you a gist of what actually took place on the night. Hopefully the video will demonstrate what's happening in Britain today and where different factions stand. But first, let's start with a cheerful video. That chant, "Stick your Palestine up your arse," actually started in a stadium in Iran, and now it seems to have become an international chant. I've also heard the Irish fans sing it in the football stadiums in Ireland, and now the Villa fans in Villa Park. So something to be cheerful about. Now, as I said in the beginning, the West Midlands Police tried to justify their ban on the visiting team's fans by saying that they were too violent and extremists. Now, this was such a lame justification because every football team may have a violent minority. Millwall had the F5s, West Ham had the Intercity firm, and they caused violence and they caused mayhem, but it never caused a blanket ban on their supporters, on the football club supporters by the police, because the police could handle it. They were paid to handle it, and they knew that it was their duty to handle it. They wouldn't just say that, oh, this team's fans can't come because they have a violent minority amongst them. And there was an interesting interview with the CEO of the Maccabi Tel Aviv. Let's watch that because he explains the situation quite well.
I try and put myself in their shoes. To be frank, I see. Let's say that they are responsible for a challenging area, and I guess they would have had two options to say. They could have said what we felt would have been the truth, that if our fans came, they would be at risk. But I can see how the day after, perhaps the police and community relationship would not be so good. Or they could have tried to attribute it to the behavior of our fans, which I'm happy to discuss also because it's not really based on any facts. This is the only country where we were told that it's unsafe for us to stay in the city where we were playing a match. This is the only country where we were told that to be safe, we should be at the stadium close to 5 hours beforehand, with our players having to lie down on the ground and in club facilities for their rest. I don't know what that says, but I do think that it is time for some introspection and maybe retrospection as to why this has occurred.
Well, there you go. That's quite well put. The fact that this is the only country where this has ever happened to the Maccabi Tel Aviv Football Club, it's just disgraceful. And the West Midlands Police really have a lot to answer for. So what happened on the night? Well, first of all, there's a video of the Jew hunters that the police did allow to come outside Villa Park. To me, they're the ones who seem to be trying to incite violence, and they're the ones who should have been banned. Let's just watch them. There you go. They seem to me to be a violent mob. If the Maccabi Tel Aviv fans were stopped from coming to the match, so why didn't the West Midlands Police stop them? Another video from the night is where you see the flag of the Islamic Republic of Iran being waved, the flag of a hostile state in a football match in the UK. I think that was the first time ever. You can just about see it there. And the camera is going to go back to it again. I'll try to freeze it as soon as it comes up there. Can you see the flag on the right hand side of the clip? That's the flag of the Islamic Republic of Iran. Nick Timothy, the Conservative MP, also went there and made a video. Now, I have a lot of admiration for Nick Timothy, even though he's still in the Conservative Party, but I find him a courageous MP who's daring to speak about things that the other so-called representatives are avoiding. I'll show you the intro to this video, but I recommend you watch the full video. I will leave a link to it in the description.
Just invited us to express our opinion, and they started calling me a dog. They're telling me to fuck off. Why do you think I'm a dog?
Officer, can you take his dog?
I haven't done anything.
Go.
War crimes?
Yeah, they serving the idea.
I never heard that being said. I feel like you're just saying that.
The left say there aren't any no-go areas in our country, but tonight, Birmingham, our country's second biggest city, and the place where I spent my childhood, is becoming a no-go area for Jews. Aston Villa in the Europa League tonight played Macabee Tel Aviv, and after a very nasty campaign by Islamist thugs, Macabee Tel Aviv supporters have been banned from attending the game. Our activist councillors like Wassim Zafar and Mumtaz Hussein got to ban Israeli Jewish football fans from the city. And West Midlands Police went along with it. They said it was for safety reasons, but it was an admission that they can't protect Jews in Britain from Islamist rabble-rousers and thugs on our streets.
Now, we started with a video that cheered us up. Let's end it with another video from that night, which I'm sure will cheer you up too. So there you go. Hope this video gave you a gist of what happened that night, and with regards to where we stand with the Islamist thugs, who's caving to them and who's standing up to them. If you enjoyed the video, please like the video, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching.